Welcome to November 1st. Here we are. Lots of things happening, including an election next week, the Fed's meeting next week, jobs report came out today. All of that can impact us in our real estate world. So yes, we do have some predictability and we're going to get into that with our charts, but so much is happening and potential change for the next 4 years, possibly 8 years. You never know. So let's think what we can do here locally and how those things will impact us, but what we still have control over, okay? All right, so homes for sale. Where were we this month versus last year and the couple years before? Pretty flat. So in October, we had 262 houses available for sale in Champaign County. That's right about where we were last year. It's not a big change there. When we look at houses that are under contract, that also is pretty similar to where we were in October of 2023. So we had 168 that went under contract last month. Last year we had 158. So when I talk about what's changing, like possibly in our lives, there's so many things, but when we look at locally, homes available for sale and what's going under contract, so when people are buying, those things are pretty predictable. I'm gonna throw a little wrench in your thought process here because now we're gonna step into sales numbers and prices. So our average sales price for October was $252,000. Look at this, it peaks in May earlier this year. So when we look over October for the last 3 years, it climbed from 221,000 up to 252. And that's what I think you need to paint, or like that's the picture that I want to paint for you. Prices are going to continue to rise. The number of homes available are pretty similar. The number of homes that are going under contract are pretty similar. And to really drive that message home and why is it still a good time for you to buy and be in the market with all the other things that could be changing around you is because this chart right here. I haven't done this one for you in a very, very long time. This is the average price per square foot. And I just want you to see October, and we just keep going up. In the last 4 years, we went from $120 a square foot up to $148 a square foot. So if you're sitting on the fence and wondering what's going to happen, what are the Feds going to decide next week? Do these rates really impact me? What is the election results going to do for me? And how's that going to impact me? What about this job stability and the economy and inflation and all these things? We know that price per square foot, this chart here is a great indication of how it's going to continue to climb. So our number of houses hopefully will come up as we get into those spring months, but don't wait for that. You don't want to pay those peak prices in May. You want to get a really good opportunity on a house right now with the known variables that you can control. So let's talk more. I'm here for you. I am ready, and I'm ready for next week and all the things that it's going to bring. So hang in there with us. We'll talk to you soon.